We are back, and we have the top five movies of the 2000. Let's just say it's 2024 to or 2023 to 2024. So let's start off with it. We are going to go to the box office right now. We're also going to go to Rotten Tomato. So, from 2023, we are going to start off with the number one. It was in December of last year. That's where we are going to start. So this is 2023. How did the movies do of December of the last year of December 2023? So the only ones that I know of are a few of them that I went to go see. And we're going to start off with Silent Night. Now, this movie was actually kind of creepy and it failed miserably. It was not the best movie that they'd come out with since this year. And I will tell you, I liked the movie one. I did like the movie. Don't get me wrong, it was an okay movie. So, what did it do? It made a 59 of a splat tomato. That's the tomatoes that you don't want to eat. 50% of an audience. There was not very many people there. It made $8 million domestically, and internationally only 3 million. A grand total worldwide of 11 million. That gets the splat. The next movie, and I'll tell you, it didn't stay in theaters long. It was only in 1,870 theaters. And that was from December 1st on up. The next one that I would say did horribly, and this one, I would say it was on a. If you ever go to the movies and you sit there and you have somebody behind you, that's not the way that you go to the movies. Rising of the Foot Soldier, Vengeance. This one I did not see, but it did not do so well. It only made 42,000 worldwide, and not even domestically. This was not released anywhere in the world. Only a few, which was kind of sad. On the other hand, it did not do so bad at in the tomato meter. 67.67 of a nice tomato and 70 of an audience score. So the next one that I did that is on the list, and this is number 8. Give me 1 minute because my computer's trying to load. Is I gotta find it. I had them all listed, and then my computer shut down. So, um, uh, Migration. This movie did awesome domestically and internationally. Domestically, 1,000, 1,027,300 Internationally, 1,709,000. A grand total of almost over $3,000. Opened in 61 movie theaters. Give me one sec. Give me one sec, folks. Okay. The scanner for the trains. The dates from when it was launched. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but I'm gonna go through a little bit of them. The 22nd, daily 5,757,5 million. The 23rd, 4 million. You see the decline? Now, that was the date. Christmas Day, it took in 5.3 million on that day, and with all the theaters, it was 110.8% increase. Now, on that date, on the total, all the theaters that was playing, 17,808,000, which is pretty good. And as it went on into the new year, it just kept climbing and climbing and climbing. So the last day that it was in theaters, it did on April 11th, 2024. It declined but made 127 million. So, Migration, what did it do in the Rotten Tomato category? The Rotten Tomato said that Migration was 72% of a tomato. 72 of a tomato and 88 of an audience score. I hope and I pray that somebody from that movie is listening and watching. Do part 2. We need to know what happens. So, Migration is really, it was a funny movie. I would love to own it. You can watch it. I think it's on Peacock. So that's good to know. That was number 8. I'm not sure what number I'm on. The next one, was after that. This was the new year. This was jumping into June. Night Swim. So now we're in this year. Night Swim, it didn't do so bad. Domestically, 32 million, 32.4 million. Worldwide, 21.5 million. Internationally, or worldwide, 54 million bucks. That played and opened in 3,250 theaters. So what did the Rotten Tomatoes say? Night Swim. What did Rotten Tomatoes say? Here is what Rotten Tomatoes said. It was a splat. No good. Nothing. Now, you gotta think. If it made over 32 million domestically and worldwide 50 million, 54 million, there's something wrong with that score. So I'm going to give that a 60 of a tomato and maybe less than probably probably 80 or 75 of audience. The next one was Memory. Now, Memory was basically a movie that anybody could have wanted to see. It's Simple Life, and it didn't do so good. Internet domestically, 3,081. Worldwide, 1,044, and a net total of not even under a million. So the Rotten Tomato now. The Rotten Tomato, it did 85 of its fresh tomato and 71 of an audience score. The reason why it was not put in all movie theaters. So, the next one, and I think I'm already there. The next one was the second month of 2024. So let me go back up and go January 1st of 2024. Actually, we gotta go back. We gotta go all the way back. We're going all the way back. We're gonna go all the way back to June 6, 2023. Because there is one movie that it hammered it. Megan. And Megan 2 is coming out. $95 million. Domestically, $84 million. A worldwide total. And this was in 3,500 movies, theaters. 1,880,000. Now, Megan is a doll that basically a woman makes and it goes haywire. So, what did Megan do of the tomato meter? Well, people liked it. 93 of a tomato. Let me let it load. Of a fresh tomato and 87% of a score. Now, I'm going to tell you, you can watch this on Peacock, Fando, and Video Prime, Amazon Prime. But, is there another one coming out? Yes, there is. There is a Megan 2 coming out. Megan 2, I don't know when it's going to be released. Give me one sec. One minute. My computer's freezing up. Oops. Well, give me one sec. Because it's thinking. When you do a live and are on your computer, that's why I think I need to make my own live computer. Wouldn't be anything spectacular. It'd just be hooked up to my computer or my TV so I could do lives more often. Well, I'm not sure when it's coming out, but it is coming out. Um, the director for Megan said that because it was so good that they're going to continue. Now, I don't know what Megan 3 is going to, Megan 2 is going to be about, but I hope that it's something that I hope they don't deviate from the story. I hope it continues with the story. There we go. Megan 2.0 is what it's called. So, give me one sec. If I'm lagging, I'm sorry, but that's Spectrum for you. Okay. We're gonna scroll down and we're gonna go to we're gonna go to the Ant. Gemma. And that was played by Allison Wilson. So let me see if if you guys are hearing me. Yep. Okay. Do. I mean, half the movies that did come out are actually really good movies, but half of them they just didn't have. They didn't have the oomph that other movies are having. Um. So when is Megan 2 gonna come out? Okay, Megan 2 is supposed to be scheduled to release in 2025. So that's next year. So Megan is another one that was really really good. It didn't spoil, it didn't go bad. It was a really good movie. Um let's see if there's any that more that are back in 2023. Plane. There's another one that was really good. Um, Plane did really good. 32, 3,320, can't even talk today. 3,1323 theaters. Opening day, it made 10 point. 1 minute. It made 10 million, 10.2, 10 million. Internationally, or domestically, 32 million. Internationally, 42 million, and a grand total of 75 million, or 74 million. Plane, on the other hand, of Rotten Tomato that I know of, did not do really good, but I'm not sure. Plane did actually it did do really good. 78 of a score of a fresh tomato and 94 of an audience. So depending on what people want, people will actually go to the movies. Now, is the Regal Unlimited worth getting? I have watched between now, and I will tell you, between when I first started doing this, I thought nobody was going to watch them. From when I first started this, my first movie, and I can tell you what my first movie is, but let's go back and let's keep going. Otto, A Man Called Otto. Tom Hanks, you did it again. 64 million domestically. Internationally, 48 million. 1,013. Opening day, it only made 56,000 in 4 theaters, and then they opened it up. The best day that for that one was on Friday the 6th, and it was 1,055. So, and it jumped. It with his movies, they went back down, up, down, up, down. You can look at this yourself too. Now, what did it make on Rotten Tomato? Um, we're gonna go there right now. Rotten Tomatoes says Man Called Otto, 69% of a tomato. Now, how many people attended it? 97%. So people like Tom Hanks, people like Tim Allen, people like Will Smith, they do a lot of good movies, but if you want to go see them, you got to go see them in the theater. You're helping your theater out by going to see them. The last one, and this is going to be my last one because I do want to get off here, is going to be way back. We're still in 2023, and actually, I'm gonna do two more. Give me one sec. Let me see if the other one's in here as well. Okay. Yep. Two more. Next one is Missing. What did Missing do? Now, you can watch this on Peacock. I think it's on Peacock and on uh 88% of a tomato, of a fresh tomato, and 90 of a score. My last one. This is the last one. Oh, and it made 32 million opening day. So, my last one is Elvis, and everybody loves Elvis. It did opening day, released, and it flopped. $90,000. Now on Rotten Tomato, it didn't do so good. So what did it do on Rotten Tomato? And I should have had all these up and ready to go, but I like I said, my thing. 77 of a fresh tomato and 94 of an audience score. So it kind of makes you wonder where the movies are headed, where they're going. And the only thing I can say is if you watched 216 movies with the Regal Unlimited, or even without the Regal Unlimited, let's see what the price would be. If you go before 4, it's $11.75. So, times that by 216 movies, that's 2,053. 8. That's a lot of money. Now, let's say you went after 3, which is full price. We're going to just say $16 times 216. That's 3,456. So the Regal Unlimited works, and I will show you guys tomorrow. I am going to be watching on Thursday. I'm going to be watching a movie, and I will show you guys what the difference between not going without the Regal Unlimited and with going with the Regal Unlimited. But that's it for me today. I will catch you guys later. Thank you for all the new subscribers. It really means a lot. Next week, we go trackside at Can-Am. So stay tuned. That will be live on here. And once the live is done, it will be locked until I get home. So I'll see you guys all later. Take care. And God bless you. And if you are not subscribed, click that like button. Click that subscribe button. See you guys later.